zinento kwenza kunye nedrama phakathi. Zinedrama. Xa udibana kunye nomuntu dominant features on narcissism, you would swear into yoba I wish I can be like this person. Bachekisha into yoba ngaba unantoni yena anganayo. They lack empathy. They mislead, they humiliate, they manipulate. Molweni, it's good to be back. Dr. Joshua Bongani Ndlela, the psychologist. You can find me on YouTube as well as Facebook. Guys, just want to make an overview for what we can expect during the month of March and going there. Kunyaka Simani Strapazen. It is about our personalities. We have taken note in the indlela esibehavior ngayo ku relationship, they are actually influenced by personalities zethu. And wonke umuntu okhoyo ophilayo, mntana, bhuti, sisi, ntoni, sine personality traits esiyesibe nazo. Now you would notice, you can read more about personality traits kwinto ekuthiwa DSM-5. DSM-5 is a thick book that we normally use ngabantu abasi-psychiatrists and well as psychologists when we want to diagnose what type of personality disorder you are. So sisebenzisa yona xa sichekisha, you notice noba uJosh une symptoms ezinga, therefore is more aligned with personality ethile. But we have noted that with the DSM-5, there are about 10 personality disorders eziyezabekwa. You know, and out of the 10, kuko ekuthiwa high conflict personalities. The high conflict personalities because the personalities ezithanda into kuba ngaba kube they survive through into kube khona drama ne competition nokulwa kakhulu as a personalities. And we actually get into relationship singabantu abanjalo abanezo personalities ezo. I must also mention in the guys, whenever I talk about relationship or I talk about these types of relationship, like the toxic, like move out of the abusive relationship and all of that, that doesn't mean that my own personal relationship, Josh, is a perfect one. I don't think you will ever get a perfect relationship sisahamba kulumhlaba because singabantu, our moods, they change every day. We encounter ingxaki. So you will never get to a point in yokuba eyakho relationship is the perfect one. Whether you're a lawyer, whether you are a psychologist, whether you will never get to a point whereby you have a perfect relationship. So as mine. Mine is also not perfect, even though ndileka ngokweminyaka emi 14 in the relationship. Guys, there are about 10 of these, which is 10 personality disorders ekubhalwe ngazo kakhulu as the scientific kula DSM-5. But I think I would want to put more mention with personality ekutiwa is a narcissistic type. And ngenye yazo that is regarded as the high conflict type personality. But you also get a paranoid, you also get a antisocial, you also get a borderline, you also get a histrionic. So zonke ezi 5 digqibozibiza they belong kwezi zinento kwenza kunye nedrama phakathi. Sinedrama abantu who are possessing eza traits banedrama. And you will notice when you read about it okanye xa ujonga umuntu othile onale dominant features zentuthile ufumana into yoba hayi manje ndinayo moslina enye into nomnye athi ndinayo. What is important is that the more features you have, the more you would actually we will align you as within a certain type of a personality disorder. But ayonando that we also need for the purpose of us chatting. We will be touching kwezinye izinto, but ayonando for today that I would want to look at is a narcissism, a narcissistic personality type. Sibiza yona because ngenye ye types where you will notice that siyayibona kakhulu emisebenzini yethu, siyabona kakhulu ku relationships zethu, siyabona kakhulu kwi-families zethu, siyabona nakwabanye i-couples esidilishana kunye nazo. Ufumaniseke into yoba ngaba aba bantu they seem to embrace certain traits zelanduka ze-narcissistic. In-narcissistic, whenever guys you meet umuntu on features ze-narcissism, you would swear to God into yokuba akekho umuntu alright njengalo mntu. Xa udibana kunye nomntu on dominant features on narcissism, you would swear into yoba ngaba I wish I can be like this person, whether a guy, whether a lady. Very charming, good looking, they are so eloquent, and they know at times into yoba xa ndibana kunye nalo mntu nansi indlela yokuthi contact kunye nalo mntu so that ndimhukishe lo mntu abe kwelam icala. They are very good on that. You know, the narcissism, the narcissistic person. And Eonando, that is so disturbing about a narcissistic is that as much as they are very good when they contact you for the first time, but they will always ngexesha becontacta kunye nawe bachekisha into yoba ngaba unantoni yena anganayo. So they want to look at yintoni superior onayo wena mna endingenayo. So they always regard themselves as superior. And if unento kwenza kunye nento yoba ngaba wena ube nento yena angabi nayo, they will always try to insult you because akanayo lento wena unayo. That makes you to be superior than him or her. So that's what is bothering about in the narcissistic is that nokuba bahlobene, nokuba baphethe, nokuba baphethwe, nokuba bakweyiphina as some type of a relationship, what makes them function bafilishe kakuhle yinto yoba ngaba I want to make sure into yoba aba bantu ndikunye nabo abanazo izinto ngaphezu kwam. They lack empathy. They mislead, they humiliate, they manipulate. Particularly ba-manipulate, ba-conduct, bane-target yabantu ababaziyo into yokuba ubani unento enjena kunam, and they will target into yoba laa mntu xa ethetha kunye naye by the time esuka une-feeling onayo ethi hey man lo mntu ebezama okundisuppressa akandivuyeli more than endisuppressa, yabo, because ufilisha into yokuba challenged xa omnye umntu enayo into yena engenayo. That's very terrible. That's very terrible because emhlabeni asoze sifane, asoze sibe with same status, social status in terms of the resources, financially and otherwise. We will always have it degrees. So mane so hlukana, and therefore bona endaweni babayi accept lono, they want to rise beyond kubantu abalapha ecam kwabo, beyond them. Borderline, guys, it's more of today they're extremely friendly, tomorrow they're extremely angry. And then you look at antisocial zona, they are more of kind of very charismatic, charming as well. However, bona they cover their drive by making sure they lie a lot, to get something. They will do schemes, blah 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 blah. Baphila kulo level yendoba ngaba ukuze bafumane into kufuneka kube khona into ebuhlungu engi-injectayo ebantwini. Paranoid, bona they are always preoccupied by fear yendoba bazawuluza okanye bazawubetraywa ngubani. So what they would do, paranoid, they would actually bona kuba bebona intoba ngaba banaloyiko, bane-obsession yentoba ngaba bazawubetray, they will betray first. Akulahle qala, and yila fear yentoba ngaba andifuni ukulahlwa, mandilahle qala, fear of being betrayed. Then histrionic, very dramatic, exciting people, they can lie a lot. Those people who are inclined with the histrionic, they can lie a lot to a point by losing a track of their lying, But that would want to cover guys from different angles using the same topic, narcissism, in terms of how they relate with kids, friends, at work, and all of that. We'll be looking at the topic narcissistic type. So I hope we will actually enjoy ourselves, and we do all of this not because we know each other. We do all of this to actually better know each other, because if behavior is influenced by high number yokuzazi kangakanani, and the more you get to know yourself, the more you would actually start to change the behavior yakho. Once ube nolwazana oluncinci nendlela owenza ngayo nedecision ozenza ngayo zizabancinci. But once you get to know more about yourself, you will then start to embrace and accept who you are without ukulandela the expectation of other people. So thank you guys. I wish to empower more. It's up to you as well. Please write to me as you continue to write. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. I really appreciate it.